Thus the lower universe endured, and within the little that remained, love bore the first spared child toward breath. The three rested with strength still whole. What survived remained in love's care, and the gift remained free. They blessed the pause and made restraint holy. The first spared child, fire given and boundary held, rested in love's bearing, with every hand open around him. He was given no throne, no charge, and no name of rule. He was borne toward breath. This is the account of Eden, the first garden before earth, when the lower heaven had opened, and stone had not yet learned its weight. Fields, rain, and mortal labor still slept beyond the garden. A breath like mist rose through the garden, and dew gathered softly before rain had a name. From the remnant love had borne through the first ending and Eden's tender dust, a small body was shaped. Star gave fire to the body, void held its boundary, and love labored over the breath until the Lamb opened his eyes. And Eden was planted before earth, a living garden and orchard before stone, prepared for life. And there love bore the Lamb into breath, ordinary and finite, innocent and warm, mortal and beloved. The Lamb was born to live. Eden grew with green abundance, and fruit bent low for hunger. Life rose freely there, and knowing ripened without shame. Form was given to the living, that breath might show itself as skin, root, wing, hoof, and throat. Continuance was given to life, that seed, egg, cell, milk, memory, and change might carry the living toward return. A river went out from Eden to water the garden, and from there it divided into 4 currents of lived space and time. The first current ran near and far as path and horizon, where foot learned nearness, distance, leaving, and return. The second moved above and below, through branch and root, where rising met shelter, falling met soil, and bright-looking opened beyond possession. The third passed within and without, through breath and skin, where inward life met the door of another without becoming owned. The fourth carried before and after as leaf, seed, morning, evening, memory, age, season, and return. And the garden remained full, while life flowed through it. The Lamb was placed within Eden's care, and he kept nothing but his breath, his hunger, his warmth, and his sleep. For keeping meant care, while law remembered love. Every green thing that fed life was given freely. Hunger was welcome, and no gate narrowed around need. The warning did not forbid knowledge. Knowledge ripened with mercy as fruit ripened on the branch. When leaf fell, beast slept, or breath went soft, death was a sad and holy passage into the return, and love tended every letting go. If fear seized the door of before and after, counted each fading leaf, and closed its fist around the sleeping, fear would teach law to clutch. Then love saw that no living thing should wake to itself alone, and Eden opened freedom beside freedom. Around the Lamb rose the other living ones, wing and hoof, root and seed, tooth and throat, each creature with hunger, warmth, sleep, and path. By form each body was itself, wing held air, hoof pressed path, root drank dark, throat opened sound, and no difference was shame, each name remained blessing, not claim. By continuance, life reached beyond one breath, seed remembered fruit, egg remembered wing, milk warmed hunger, cell and the living carried future without becoming property. No body was taken from another, life changed and remained. Life, kind, answered kind, difference, blessed difference. And the path ahead opened without throne. The living beheld the living with astonishment, saying, "This one is kin and not possession, near and not owned, different and not lesser." Therefore life leaves the claim that would own it and draws near by consent. One flesh is chosen nearness, hand to hand and breath to breath, and each body remains whole. All life in Eden was bare and unashamed. Every body was clean, every difference was blameless, and need belonged among the living, and the Lamb slept warm in the peace of the garden.